What's up, guys? Welcome to this. Welcome to my bedroom. Welcome to me keeping it real with you. Um, my hair right now does not look correct, so I'm just gonna brush it a little bit. I think I made it worse. Hold on. Did I make it worse? Okay, I guess that's fine enough. And right now I have an ugly t-shirt on, so it's because, well, there's no reason. I just put it on, but there's a bleach stain on it because I used to bleach my hair like really platinum, and now I dye it black, you know. But anyways, I just want to talk about some stuff, and I want to tell you that it doesn't really matter what other people think, about your music. I feel like God wanted me to talk about this with some of you who are watching my YouTube channel or who are watching on Instagram. People are going to have opinions about your music, and that's just normal. And their opinions might suck, but it's all right. This is something I've personally experienced throughout my whole entire life. It's like I've made music since 2012, even before that, since I was a little girl, and always got mixed opinions about, the music I make. And um you know half the people will say they love my music and the other half will say completely sucks. But you know what? Their opinion sucks. But yeah, that's what I was gonna say is like, don't stop making music just because people think like your music sucks or whatever. Like, God gave you a talent, and if people don't like the way you're delivering your message, like, that's them. They can go listen to some Mozart or something, or Beethoven or something. Like, so, like, not many people are going to like what you do. And oh, this shirt is ugly, but you know what? I like this ugly shirt because it's comfortable. And yeah, but what I was really trying to say is that you shouldn't stop. I don't know who needs to hear this. I mean, don't stop making music. Please don't stop making music just because, you know, Sam or Jillian hates your music. You know what I mean? Like, don't stop making music just because Sam or Jillian doesn't like your music, because, like, they may not even make music. So who are they to judge your music the way they're judging it? They don't even know how to play the spoon. Like, they don't even know how to make music. So who are they to judge your music? You know what I mean? Like, for most of my life, I've gotten judged. That's just normal. Like, people not everyone's gonna like your music. Um, and that's happened to me. Like, half the people that have heard my music, from the past and now, a lot of them like it, and then a lot of them don't like it, and that's just the way it's gonna be. And if they criticize you really harshly or whatever, you know, that's their opinion, and it is what it is. So yeah. I'm trying to fix my hair. I think I fixed it. I don't know. I maybe made it worse, but anyways, yeah, so don't stop making music just because maybe something bad happened, or something could have happened and you feel like you should stop making music, or whatever it is, maybe somebody said something, or just people in general, they're discouraging you. Like, please don't stop making music just because these people are saying it sucks or whatever. Like, if you like what you're making, it doesn't really matter what other people think about your music. I mean, of course you're going to want people to, maybe sometimes, it's a natural human thing to want to feel validated by your listeners or whatever, but like, if they don't like it, they don't like it, or, they can go listen to some Beethoven or Mozart, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Just don't stop making music just because Jillian doesn't like your music, or they have something harsh to say about it, just know that your music may not even suck. It may not even be bad, but like, whatever somebody's saying, it like may discourage you, or maybe something happened in your life and like you want to stop making music because, I don't know, you could just feel discouraged at this time. Well, just don't give up. Don't stop making music, because that's the talent that God gave you. And not many people will understand the way you deliver your message. Not many people will understand the way you deliver your music. And it's really only for those people who understand, you know what I mean? Like, if like this crowd over here doesn't really accept your music, or this crowd over here, like, I don't know, they got some harsh stuff to say about your music, well, that's because that's not for them, and they should go listen to, some Beethoven or something. And yeah, so I've had this happen to me where I've had like some terrible um people. I've had some people I've had some people say some stuff about my music, like saying it's like it sucks or whatever, and then I've also had some people say they really like it. So, you know what I mean? It's really up to whoever's listening to it to decide for themselves if they like it or not. But like, it's not the end of the world, if somebody doesn't like your music. It's not the end of the world if people are like saying some harsh stuff about it, because there may be other people who really, really like what you're doing, and who's to say, that what they're saying about your music isn't true. Like, your music may actually be really good. It's just not for this crowd over here. And that's fine, because what you're doing is you're still putting music out. Like, not a lot of people even know how to pick up an instrument or produce music on the laptop. Like, I like to make beats, and a lot of people, they'll say they like my beats, but they don't like the way I rap. And then some people will say they like the way I rap. They don't. And honestly, like, it doesn't really matter, like, because I'm doing this for fun. I'm not trying to be like this awesome lyricist or whatever, or like, I'm just doing this for fun, like, it's fun to me. Like, why do I want to do something and it becomes unfun? And I've been making music for years, so like, it's been a journey, and it may not be perfect. Like, I know my music, like, I know it's not perfect. I know my music's not perfect. I know I ain't no lyricist. I know that, okay? And like, and I kind of like singing more than rapping, but like, I also feel more of a producer than any of those things. Like, I feel like I'm more of like a beat maker, and I may not be the best beat maker, or I may not be the best lyricist out there or whatever, but like, at least I'm putting myself out there. Like, there's gonna be people who are gonna talk down about your music, and they're gonna discourage you, but don't stop, because at least you're putting music out. These people that are behind the keyboard, or these people that are saying this and that about your music, like, they don't even know how to sing. They don't even know how to sing in the shower. They don't even know they just don't even know, like, anything. They're dumb. Like, they don't know anything. And they don't even know about music. Like, Yeah, they may have some good taste in some music, and they may know this and that about music, but for them to give a harsh critical opinion about your stuff, like, they're really nobody because they don't even know how to make music. They don't even know what music is. And so, like, I'm just here to encourage you to keep going because, yeah, this has happened to me so many times in my life. And have I stopped? No. I just laugh sometimes. Like, sometimes what they have to say is so funny. Like, they'll say this and that about your music, and it's just hilarious. And sometimes they can be a little bit on point about some stuff, but that only makes me a better musician. And haha, because you were trying to be mean to me. But my music's only going to get better. And at least I'm doing something. At least I am making music. Not many people want to do that because they're afraid to suck. If you're afraid to suck, you already suck. And you're going to suck anyways because you don't even know how to, you got to start somewhere, you know? So for the people that are saying so much bad stuff about your music, they have their right to have an opinion, but just don't let their opinion stop you from continuing to make your music because your music is still really awesome and a lot of people are still going to be touched by it. A lot of people, it's still going to help a lot of people out, and you may think like you're not making a difference in the world, but you really are. And trust me, like, I felt this way about my music before. Like, it would crush my spirit if somebody said something bad about it, but like, really, it's just funny because like a lot of people, they have this and that to say about your music, but they don't even know how to make music, or they don't even know what music is. Like, they listen to Baby Shark or something. You know what I mean? Like, they don't really know. And even that, like, I'm talking bad about Baby Shark. There's a lot of kids that have been affected by Baby Shark in a positive manner. So who am I? Just like, who are they to say that your music sucks? Because your music doesn't suck. If anything, it's evolving. If anything, it's getting better. And usually the devil likes to use these types of people. The devil likes to use these types of people. He likes to use people that they don't have anything going on with their life. So they're going to rain on your parade. These are the types of people the devil likes to use. So just keep that in mind too, is that the devil prowls around like a roaring lion and he's looking for who he can devour. He's looking for who he can make feel bad. The devil likes to put negative thoughts in your head, and he likes to put negative thoughts in other people's heads. And so, like, all these negative things that other people are saying about your music, it doesn't really matter because, the devil's really just trying to discourage you. He's trying to stop you from making music. But that's not going to happen because, that was a talent that God gave you. God anointed you. God wants you to continue to do that. So don't let what people say, don't let their piss ass opinion affect you, because your music is going to go far. And sorry for the words that I've said, but yeah, don't let their piss ass opinion ruin your day. Don't. Because at the end of the day, you're the one who's going to feel terrible for not making music. So just keep making music, okay? Don't let anyone stop you. I'm here to encourage you, and I'm here to tell you your music doesn't suck. It's evolving, it's getting better, and people are listening to it evolve. And and you know what? And like I said, your music might not even suck. It's just people suck at judging music. And you know what? Like, it doesn't matter what they say about your music as long as you like it. And if other people like it, well, then that's great, because at least you're still doing something. At least you're putting music out there. A lot of these people who have negative things to say about your music, they don't even know what music is. They don't even put music out there. So who are they to say what they are saying about your music? And even if they are a musician, or like, they could be, I don't know, more well-known than you. Like, what they don't know is that you're about to rise up and you're about to make some amazing music. And you're going to leave them in the dust. And you know what? They're going to be calling for a feature. They're going to be calling for a collab, and you're not going to be answering. You're not going to be answering because you're worth more. And yeah, so don't let these people's opinion about your music stop you. Okay?